this is Joanna from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Aries, in today's reading, I am going to give you 2 of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards. Going to do your reading and then clarify it. So let us get started, Aries. Hope you guys are doing well. Just wanted to let you guys know that I am doing personal readings. So if you're interested in a personal reading, my email is in the description box. So if you just email me and I'll get back to you. All right. So Aries, let's get started. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Aries for their highest good spirit. Okay, here we go. This is for Aries. 2 cards, please. Thank you. Oh, nice. All right, Aries, it says, ascending the mountains, keep going forward. Wow. Yes, definitely. Even if you don't see the end of it, you still keep going forward. There's something good at the end. It looks beautiful. This is a beautiful card to get. Keep going. Keep going. No, don't stop. And then you have joy and delight. Open your heart to joy. This is beautiful. Good job, Aries. Good job. Happiness and joy is around the corner or is here. That's nice. Beautiful. All right, so Aries, take what resonates with you, Aries, and leave the rest. This is going to be for Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. Good job, Aries. 1 for the current. This is for Aries. 1 for the situation. 1 for the past or now. 1 for the what's hidden. 1 for the hopes and the fears. Hold on, you guys. Let me just check that real quick. Okay. 1 for what you need to do now. What you need to work on. And the outcome. Okay. All right, Aries. Nice, nice, nice. All right, so Aries, we start off with the 10 of Swords. And the 10 of Swords is talking about that something has come to an end in your life. There's an end of a cycle. Could be a end of a career, end of a relationship. Just obstacles that have come to an end. It could even be a death. So, wow. You have the Page of Swords here. They're asking you to really stand strong and speak your truth about things. Maybe you need to have better communication. We'll see. You do have the Death card for the now or the past, and the Death card is talking about that. I believe it's now that I believe you're going through this huge transformation, and right now you're going through a huge healing also. Oh, let me see what the card is behind it. Yep. Also, try to keep everything balanced because your card at the end of the deck was a Temperance card. So you are very divinely guided also. And then with the Wheel of Fortune here, an end of a cycle is here. So like I said, you know, with this card here and then this one here, definitely something has come to an end. You know, you're not doing the same things anymore. You're not thinking the same way. You're not feeling the same way. Things are different now. You do have the Hermit card down here for the hopes and fears. You know, there could be some kind of mentor coming in to help you, or, you know, you could be going within. They're asking you to go within. Clear. You could be doing more meditation, more, or they want you to meditate. We'll see. You do have the 4 of Cups here. I feel like at times you feel like very disconnected about things. There could be opportunities that you're missing, Aries, also. And then you have the Chariot card here. The Chariot for what you need to work on, and that's really taking control of everything that's going on in your life, you know, the loose ends, the situations that you need to deal with, you know, really start taking care of them. I feel like for a lot of you guys, you're moving. You could be moving residence, your resident, even traveling here, but you're definitely moving forward. And then you have the 6 of Cups here for the outcome. 6 of Cups is talking about being very nostalgic about things, people that have passed, people that have been in your life, remembering the good times and the bad times. I feel like you're going through a healing. Could also be for a small amount of you, for some of you guys, that I feel like there could be some kind of an apology coming back in for you, but I feel like it's here, but I'm not really sure if it will actually come in. I feel like maybe you want an apology or some sort like that, something like that. So we'll see, but definitely being very nostalgic and going through a big healing because you are going through a transformation. Wow. All right. So really try to keep everything balanced. You are definitely protected by the angels and the guides, and you are on the right path. But really just keep your emotions and your health really balanced, okay? Try not to neglect that because you really need to do that, okay? All right, Spirit. So why is the 10 of Swords here for Aries? Wow. Okay. So now that you know that something's going to come to an end, now it's time for you to make some kind of decision now. So right now you're at a crossroads, trying to contemplate some decision. I want you to really take off that blindfold and really see things for what they are, okay? So that you can know what direction you're going. You could also be going in a new direction also here, but definitely making a decision, going in a new direction. I feel like you need to start saving your money. I feel like you need to let go of anything that you're holding on to, like the past. Really let it go, you guys. You know, I can't stress that enough, that, you know, the past is what gets us to stay in the past. You know, really live in the moment, really be in the moment. I feel like you need to find your patience. I also feel like there's traveling here. I feel like you need to save some money on the side. You have the Page of Swords. And why is the Page of Swords here? My card. So you need to speak your truth about something. There's something in your mind that you're constantly really overthinking, okay? Because you have the Nine of Swords. The Nine of Swords, you look at her, she has her head in her hands, you know, trying to think like, oh my God, this can't possibly be happening, you know. She's in that kind of mode, you know, and around her is, you know, different things, you know, everything that she's dreaming about, she's there, you know, in her mind. You're really overthinking about a lot, and you need to try to release that. Speak your truth. Just speak your truth about things. You know, the more truthful you are, the better, because you're not holding back. You're not, you know, beating around the bush. You're just speaking the truth, okay? And sometimes it's really hard to speak the truth, but you need to, okay? Really be truthful with yourselves. Speak the truth. Don't be gossiping about other people. If you don't know, if it didn't come from their mouth to you, then stop. Don't speak about it, okay? Because that's what they're saying. I feel like you need to have better communication. Speak better. You know, communicate better with people, with whoever you're dealing with. Really speak about the truth, and that's what you need to do. And then you have the Three of Wands here. I feel like you're gonna move forward. I feel like you need to put your plans into action. I feel like you really need to start doing what you want to. I also feel like there could be somebody coming in to collaborate with you to start something, you know, to help you with. But I feel like you already know what you want, and that you're just not really saying anything about it. But I feel like you need to speak the truth about something here, you know, because you're definitely in your mind about a lot of things. You're worried about something. And maybe that something did, for some of you guys, maybe something did come out, and you know, you're very anxious and worried about it. But I do feel like you're going to be moving forward. You do have the Death card here, and definitely something has come to an end, because you had the Ten of Swords down here, which is an ending, a painful ending. Could have been anything, a relationship, a career, an obstacle, whatever it is, something has come to an end. Then you have the Wheel of Fortune. A cycle has come to a close in your life. It's coming to a close. And then you have the Death card, where it's changing. You are definitely changing. There is a huge transformation here. We are transitioning to something bigger, you know, emotionally and physically. We are changing ourselves, and that's you. So I believe that this is now, okay? You have the Wheel of Fortune for what's hidden. And why is the Wheel of Fortune here for what's hidden? One card. Wow. So you're definitely making plans. You're trying to plan something. The Wheel of Fortune is here. Your luck is changing for the better. There is karma here. The wheel is turning in your favor. There is an end of a cycle here. So definitely that's good. You are making plans. You're contemplating a decision also. I feel like you need to find patience for everything, and I feel like you're keeping it on the down low and not telling anyone about your plans and what you want to do. And then you have the King of Wands, and just remember, believe in yourself, find your courage to do the things that you want to, okay? Because when you get the King of Wands, you know, he's very smart. He knows how to do things. He wants to. He knows how to do it. He knows how to handle them, you know, and he just does it, you know. And he also takes care of everything that's like, everything that's going on in your life, any loose ends, anything that you haven't been dealing with, it's time to start dealing with, okay? Like any, you know, just for an example, you know, any past bills, start dealing with them, you know, before they turn something off, or, you know, it goes further. Start dealing with these situations, okay? Because that's what they're also saying, okay? Find your courage, your confidence to move forward from anything that's keeping you back, especially the past. You have the Hermit card down here. And why is the Hermit? Oh, okay. One more card. All right. So, you know, you do want so much. You know, you want a lot, Aries. And I don't blame you, because we all want a lot. But they're asking you to go within. Really clear your mind, clear the way you think, you know, change the way you think, you know. Because you have a lot of anger still within you. You know, you're worried, you have anger, you know, you're frustrated, you know, they want you to clear that, like really go within and try to clear your mind and clear your energy, so that you can really see things clearly, so that you can make decisions clearly, okay? Because that's the main focus here, that you really need to go within. You want that material success. You really do. You want that 10 of Pentacles, you know, being able to afford everything that you want, you know, establishing yourself, you know, wanting that material success. And we all want it. We do. But sometimes you just need to clear your mind so that you can see clearly and make decisions clearly. Oh, wow, it's raining outside, you guys. All right. So then you have the Four of Cups. And why is the Four of Cups here for Aries? One more card. Wow. Wow, okay. This is crazy. All right, so Aries, okay. So you come out with this Four of Cups here, and this is something you need to work on now. And this is like really not being focused. You're very discontinued, very disconnected is what I mean. I'm sorry. You're very disconnected. Start thinking about things, start going within, clearing your energy, you know, doing something different, because you are not focused. You're missing opportunities. And I'm telling you right now, you are, okay? Because not only do you have this card, you have the Artist card. And this stands for like not really seeing things. You see him, he's like just drawing, but he's not really seeing anything. He's like he's there and there's a whole bunch of stuff in front of him, but he's just not seeing it. And they want you to start focusing, okay? Really start paying attention. And you also have the Moon card. And the Moon card is about not really seeing things clearly, not knowing where you're going to go, not knowing your next move. You know, really start focusing, you guys. Trust your intuition, clear your mind, go within. You really need to start doing that, okay? You know, you have a lot of good cards here. Yes, you're going through a lot, but you also need to clear your mind, okay? So that you can trust your intuition, so that you can see things very clear, okay? And they're asking you to do that. Trust your intuition, okay? Use your inner power, your inner courage. And then you have the Chariot card. And why is the Chariot card here for Aries? One more card. Wow, okay. So you're definitely going to move forward. There's no ends about it. You are definitely moving forward. There is success here, but so really start taking initiative on everything that's going on in your life, okay? Because there's a lot of stuff that you're just not dealing with. And you're in your mind about a lot of things. Pay attention to your dreams. Pay attention to the numbers. You know, you are being guided, but yet you still don't pay attention. You're not paying attention. You're very discontinued. Trust your intuition. You know, follow your guides. You know, pay attention to the inner power that you have, your intuition. You know, pay attention to your dreams. Because there's messages there that they want. And also, too, there's messages on the outside, like in your email, text. You're going to get unexpected messages. And you have the Nine of Cups here. be content with what you have. I know we all want more. We want this material success. We want more and more and more. We even all want to win the lottery, but got to be content with everything and have gratitude for everything also. Okay, like even the small things, just say you're grateful for it. I'm grateful. I'm grateful to have water. I'm grateful to have, electricity. I'm grateful to have a home. I'm grateful that I wasn't over there when I should have been over here when I'm over here. Just be grateful for everything. Okay, because that's what they want you to do. Have gratitude. And then you have this Six of Cups. And why is the Six of Cups? Oh, one more card. Thank you, Spirit. Wow. Okay. All right. So you do have the Six of Cups here. And the Six of Cups is talking about that, you are going through healing because you're going through this big, huge transition, this transformation. And it comes with healing. So you are definitely healing from a lot. It takes time, you guys. It really does. It's in divine timing. I know everybody wants their stuff, everything's going to come in, but it just takes time. It's in, like I said, in divine timing. Okay. So, you could be very nostalgic right now, thinking about the past. It's okay to remember the past, but it's not okay to stay there. And you overthink a lot, Aries, and you really need to try to leave that. I feel like for some of you guys, there could be some apology coming in. I feel like it's up to you if you're going to take it or not. It's free will. You do have the Strength card. Just remember that everything that you've been through, just use it as a lesson. Learn from everything that you've done, all the mistakes, all the good times, everything, even if they're not there anymore and things have changed, use it as lesson. Take it as a lesson, find your strength and courage to move on and go forward. Okay. Cause you need that. And regardless of that, don't give up on anything. Don't give up on anything. Don't give up on your dreams. Don't give up on anything, but just clear your mind, go within and see things more clearly, make decisions more clearly, trust the universe, believe in yourself that everything's going to fall into place for you. Okay. Because there's a lot of happiness and joy here. The card says it, even though you don't see what's ahead, it's a path for you. It's a new path here for you. So just go with it, okay? Let it come in and don't give up. Wow, that's nice. Very nice. All right, so Aries, I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I'll see you next time. God bless.